we took it down. It was like the oath to be a member of the Silver Dragon. We went into a bedroom and we found a portrait. Two men in it. Sal got a book. Um, Dunkel got a ton of shit, like a whole lot of stuff. Um, got a parchment scroll, silver bracelet with a dragon biting its tail, a small block of white stone with a dragon's head on it's on a cord. Something. You got a silver tablet with the oath on it. You got a banner, blue with a silver dragon. You got a silver hilt of a rapier, which you have like you put the rapier on. And then those portraits in the window, one of them was the abbot we recognized. The guy on the left was Sir Merrick. We talked to him forever. He told us to go to Mount Gacchus for the Bright Blade. He said that we needed to go find the younger of the twins, ignite the flame, and give the oath, and that is how we would talk to the dragon.
So I can add all
Yeah. Pop off. And then we left off.
I thought that we had to find the younger of two statues, but I didn't write that. Is that a thing?
It. Let's see real quick the exact phrasing. Seek out the younger of the twin dragons above. Reignite the silver flame it once wielded, and remind it of the oath it once served. Do this, and the memory of the silver dragon may return to fill it once more.
Of the twin dragons.
So yeah, I mean, you see one statue of a dragon up there. That's the only thing you have to go off of. So using that logic, I think, I don't think it would be dumb to look for a second one.
Taylor, as far as these items are concerned, do you want me to just like loosely add items into my inventory, like just parchment scroll, or no? Is there something special about any of it, or
well, you haven't. Yeah, I mean, so if you want to figure out if there's anything special about them, you could absolutely, identify them. And I will say, they lit up when you had your detect magic, spell activated, right? So you can assume that the rapier, the bracelet, and we'll call it an amulet, are all three magical items. So I won't tell you what they are until you either, identify it or spend a rest figuring it out. But the other pieces, like, yeah, if you want to write down that you have the parchment, you could certainly do that. Let's see this one real quick. So the scroll was that picture put in the game relevant information. It was a call to lay down arms and make peace by Andril. You can read it in the game relevant information. And then the banner looked like it was a banner of the Silver Dragon for sure. It was like a rich azure that mirrored the twilight sky, and in the center was a silver dragon outlined in intricate silver thread with its wings unfurled in mid-flight. And then the tablet that you have just had the oath of the silver dragon written on it that you guys read above on the table. Or below on the table, I guess. So you can certainly write down you have them to not forget if you want to use them in the future or make reference of them.
Yeah.
So then when you guys made it onto the roof, what happened?
Spirits came out. They didn't believe us. We failed. Bunch of stuff. And they wanted to make like east or like they didn't want to fight Strahd because we tried to use that as a reason for them not to hurt us, but they didn't like that we wanted to fight Strahd, and they attacked us.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, so like in their delusional state, like remember their orders are to lay down and not attack Strahd, which is what Vladimir Hornegaard, that revenant, has been upholding that oath as well. You know, because he believes that by attacking Strahd, that's giving him the peace and justice he needs. So he believes that by not, interfering with Strahd, it keeps him in his prison and it keeps him, his curse alive. So those are his soldiers, just being good soldiers, following orders, doing as they're told. Okay. We were, I believe, at the top of an initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Turn-based mode. Was it Esmeralda at the top, or was it Hattie at the top? I don't remember who the top was. I have the order here.
Esmeralda was at the top.
Esmeralda's at the top.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, that little 10-foot aura.
I don't know if it moved with her or not.
It should move with her, I think. I don't know. I don't remember how long it's active.
I think a minute.
Make sure everyone's using an actual grid space.
Oh, it's an hour long.
Yeah, okay. It's not. Is it concentration at all?
Nope.
Okay, sweet. And anyone inside that bubble is getting disadvantage. Like attacks against things within that bubble are attacks at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so
point in the ground, so it doesn't move with her.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, but she had moved
Okay.
her last turn, like she was running towards the door.
So I think she made it here, and then she moved.
Oh, okay.
But oh yeah, she was running towards the door, so I think she was like here, right?
Yeah, she was far up. Yeah.
Okay. We'll say 30 feet from there. Yeah, so she was there. I don't know why the bubble moved and she moved back. So yeah, we'll keep the bubble there then, and she ran that way. Did she? So I guess it's her turn now, so she'd move again. Is that where we're at?
Oh, where's the bad guy? Or I can't see the.
Uh,
One of them died, right? That guy's dead. Oh, okay. Then I guess she'll shoot that guy with her crossbow.
Okay. She knows that when she shot last time with the crossbow, it did no damage to these guys.
Okay. Never mind. It's not silvered, is it?
Well, silvered wouldn't matter.
Or the +1. Dang it. Alright, she's just gonna run towards the door then.
Okay.
Did she get there?
Check. Oh, makes it kind of.
30. And if she's not doing anything, she can dash there, right? Oh, she got it. Did she open the door? Or try?
I don't think she's quite there.
She'll dash then.
Okay. Bear with me.
Is the door open?
It does. Second here.
And she's gonna go in and look for dragon statue.
Yeah, there's like little spaces that I have to clear out to make them visible for you. Okay. Should be good now. Go on in. Excuse me. Hold on. Sending directions for this pie. Thank God I did a test run because kind of messed it up a little bit. That's what I'm saying.
On the pie?
Yeah. Yeah, I like botched the crust a little bit. Even though it was like a pre-made crust, I kind of tore it. I had to like mash it back together. What area is this? It definitely opens. Okay. Okay. Sorry, the door does not open.
Door
I'm the
does not
worst.
open.
I'm the worst. Yeah. No. Could you pull her back out?
Unsee this. Unsee this.
Well, there's nothing. Thank God in Tailspire that gives anything away. But I was mistaken. I thought it was just unlocked. The spectral archer yells down. So before she even tries to open, she gets there to the door. The spectral warrior yells down, "I'll give you one last chance. If you can speak the password, I will yield and allow you in."
Oof. And we roll something for a clue.
What about this tablet?
Hold on.
We already said the oath. We already said it to him, right?
Give me a quick second, like give Kevin a quick second, because I need to check my notes. I wrote the password that's like Strahd's oldest password down, and I wanna try to say that.
Where's that note that we just read? Where?
Okay. Randy,
Yes.
roll me a perception check. I want to see if you noticed something leading up to this. I'm going to make the
18.
DC an 18. Perfect. The DC was an 18. That silver tablet that you have, when you were reading it, it was the oath of the silver dragon. The very last phrase, "So do I swear in the name of the silver dragon, from this to the end of days." You noticed that the words "from this to the end of days," the font was almost a little different. It was almost italicized, as if it was different than the rest of the passage, or notated.
I look over at Hattie, who had just told me that we just read the entire thing. And I look back to the tablet, and I'm like cursory, like reading it, like kind of speaking it to myself, and then I realize that like part of it's italicized. So then I like shout that out, and I'm like, "From this till the end of days." And I like look up and like say it again, like "From this till the end of days," as I like lift the tablet in the air.
The archer, with his bow drawn, pointed at all of you, looks at Esmeralda, looks at you, looks at Esmeralda, pulls the arrow back out, puts it in his quiver.
Does he unknock it?
He unknocks it. Absolutely. He unknocks the arrow.
Sure.
Throws the bow over his shoulder, and stands at attention. And says, "You truly are allies of the Order. You may enter."
Yes, we've been telling you. Now I command you to open the door.
So now, as Esmeralda approaches, Esmeralda hears a click, almost like a mechanical device unlatching the door, and she's free to open it. And the archer is standing down.
The door and go in her next 25 feet.
You guys each get 233 experience points.
What do we need?
Woo.
Ugh, we should kill that other guy.
Yeah, we should go back and kill him. We're like,
I gave you his experience.
Oh, fair enough. Thank
What
you.
does that put you at?
95 experience.
Yeah, we need 95.
Oh no!
I look around for
You just start scanning for birds in the sky, and you get a sense that you're close to something special.
Arena, you're next. You gotta be worth 95.
She says, "Huh?"
22,905.
You were too, right?
All right. So Esmeralda enters. I assume everyone follows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get everyone over there if you could, Ikenna, while I scene here. So you're now
What?
you're now in the interior of the beacon's tower here. See, the frustrating thing about this book is they put a map on one page and all the descriptions on a
Ikenna.
completely different page.
Drag. Little guy. No.
Oh, who can't we move? Sorry. Oh, here, I'll give you permission.
No, not my friend Zoria.
You gotta grab me too, Ikenna. I'm on the roof.
Here, I'll move
Can you
Zori
do a
over.
flip? Whee!
Ikenna's like, you know this works on Mac now, right?
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I don't work it.
Just a bunch of levers, man.
Only one of them works. But only half the time.
Then we could.
At this rate, he is like, he's got a level 50 party in Pokemon Scarlet.
Oh yeah.
He does need a Gengar. Bring your thing over next time you come over, because he's like saying like, "Oh yeah, Gengar."
Okay, so you're on the lower landing right now. It's this rickety wooden landing and a staircase that clings to the walls of the tower that you're in. There are stairs that lead up to another landing, about 20 feet above, and the floor of the chapel lies 60 feet below that chapel that Sir Godfrey Gwillem is currently bound to. It's about 60 feet down there. So
Wait, should you
look
try
down
like
and
the
see.
fight in that dragon statue? Like, what if that's the younger one? You just like left it.
Yeah, go ahead.
What did you say?
I said, should we go light the fire in that dragon statue that we saw before we travel down here?
Seems as reasonable as anything else we do. Think Sal could shoot a arrow?
Yeah, could somebody that's got like fire magic?
Absolutely.
You got fire magic, right? Somebody just try and shoot that thing, make it light up.
Yeah, we could. I would just like to firebolt. I have a cantrip.
Yeah, sure. Roll to hit. DC or AC's 10.
While he does that, I try to cast Produce Flame and throw it myself.
Go nuts, both of you. AC's 10.
Good thing I rolled a 9.
Stop it, Kevin.
Dude, I have a +5.
I think I rolled a cocked number and then followed it up with a 26 to hit.
Oh, Dunkel. You nail it. You light it up. It is lit. It's awesome.
Nothing happens. Oh, but then we're supposed to give the oath. Younger of the twins, Ninth Flame, give the oath. Someone give the oath. Just in case.
I read off the tablet.
Only
Nothing happens.
Okay. Alright, that's not it.
I repeat the last line twice.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I solemnly vow to uphold the virtues of the Order of the Silver Dragon. Is that what the tablet says?
Yeah, it's the same oath.
I just wanted to make sure that's that.
Yep. I think it says I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Hee. Alright, what do you guys do?
Top of the castle right now.
Yeah, you're in the beacon tower right now. So you're you're climbing like its highest peak in the castle or the manor right now. So if you basically the only way to go is up the staircase.
Go up.
Let's go up.
Ascend.
creaky stairs you're on climb to a wooden landing with 3 windows that look out over the roof of the mansion. Flanking the windows are 2 narrow wooden doors. Yeah, nothing else. Just
Can I-
continue your way up.
we're back up the stairs. Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, it's just like process here. Drop. Okay. Okay. Wooden stairs climb to the tower's peak, which has a stone floor and a 30-foot high pitched roof. 10-foot high, 5-foot wide arched windows are evenly spaced around the walls. Each window consists of a lead latticework filled with small panes of transparent glass. A small silver-plated gargoyle shaped like a dragon wormling and holding a tarnished brazier in its claws crouches on the floor just beside the staircase landing. Its wings curled tightly toward itself. However, not far away, a knight in old rusted armor stands by the western window, looking out across the misted landscape far beyond. The blade of a tall, gleaming greatsword rests on the ground beside him, with one of the knight's rusted iron gauntlets resting upon its hilt. If you want to, I will let you make like a reaction stealth check if you would like to try to avoid alerting him. Otherwise, he's going to address you.
I will,
Yes.
based on me telling the entire party that I was left with nothing else to do but hide.
Okay, so everyone just make a party stealth check here real quick. Just no modifiers or anything, just straight up stealth.
Uncle rolled a 14.
Okay.
Hetty rolled a 15.
I rolled a 3.
Sounds about right.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a 3, a 10.
A 14 and 2 15s.
So my DC was 15. So that is a fail.
Huh? It was a group stealth check. The DC was 15. You rolled
So,
15, Ken rolled 15, I rolled 14, Kevin rolled 10, Alex rolled 3.
So you climb up the stairs. The gauntleted hand. Well, did Missy hear my description of what's up here?
Yeah, it's the The twin that we want, right?
And the guy, like, the knights.
And then there's the knight.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So the gauntleted hand tightens its grip around the greatsword hilt as it's resting, like the blade part's resting on the ground, and the hilt is almost like up on his shoulder. When he tightens his hand around it, the knight's deep. He still has his back to you. As he's looking out over the valley. Who goes there? It commands. Be warned. If you are thieves or assassins, know that you shall soon join your quarries in death.
Oh, we're not that.
Uncle Evan Stasher the 72nd. Son of Duncle Heaven Stasher the 71st, Lord of the Great Dale.
What is your purpose?
Find a bride and procreate and make Uncle Heaven Stasher the 73rd.
What is your purpose here?
Find a bride and
Trying to get out of here.
So you mean to tell me you are neither thieves nor assassins?
Not thieves or assassins.
I'm looking to steal a lady's heart.
But what are you doing here at Arkenfusthold?
We are not thieving nor assassins.
You're telling me what you are not doing here. I am not swimming. I am not flying. But what are you doing here?
Just trying to figure out if like Strahd's got any weaknesses or anything, alright?
At Arkenfusthold? Why?
Well, this is like he feared you guys. He like attacked you guys. Gotta have something.
Make a persuasion check.
Me?
Let's do a group one. You guys are all doing it together.
Just natural roll. No modifiers.
Yeah. Well, so you can do persuasion. You can add your persuasion bonus.
Negative.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Wow,
11.
holy shit! DC was 10 on this one.
16. 16.
Oh, okay, made it.
My house turntables.
Right?
My how the
I'm hoping it stays that way. Don't get too used to it, guys.
Hard to breathe. It's hard.
And bring
The-
expectations. Smart.
The terrible sound of scraping metal fills the air as the knight turns to face you. One moment here. Get you a little picture. Love me a good visual.
Cute. Look at him. Short with his tall sword.
Oh man.
He's huge, so the sword is even bigger.
Makes him look small.
I know.
How tall did you think he was, Alex? I think he looks like he's 9 feet.
It's like, oh, he's just a little guy.
What was
I'm like, no, he's not.
the regular like sword size? He has to be like 3 feet.
You think that's like a little short sword, like up on his shoulder?
Yeah.
You're the right man for this critter's height. It's got to be somewhere, right?
Oof. Much taller is that sword than Hattie?
he is over 7 feet tall.
Wow.
Maybe Alex has that thing that Missy has. She can't tell height.
Very
Probably.
possible.
Oh,
You're rubbing
I
off on him.
thought you were going to say, like, wink, but
Oh, no, it's just a different disability.
Mm.
Or lack of ability, I guess. So Missy thought that me and Akenna were the same height, and she was taller.
yeah, that's not right.
You win some, you lose some, guy.
Wrong. Wrong. The terrible sound of scraping metal fills the air, and the knight turns to face you, revealing a pale-skinned corpse with burning red eyes and a sunken skeletal face. Neither thieves nor assassins. Yet, here you are. He narrows his eyes, and the blade of the greatsword glints dangerously. Tell me, why the living have come to disturb the dead?
We're actually stuck here. I don't want to be here at all.
At Argenfastholt?
This whole bit. I'm trying to get through the mist to get back home. Any advice?
He says, there is no way home. Not while the monster Strahd is in charge.
Yeah, that's why we're here. We need to make him not in charge so he can tell me about that way home and I can just be on my merry way. I'll gladly leave you to just be dead here. That's fine.
He says, I have forbidden my knights from killing Strahd, or aiding in his defeat, because I believe Strahd must suffer eternally for his sins in a hell of his own creation, which Strahd can never escape. He sacrificed everything for his empire. Faith, love, and youth. Now, everything he ever wanted and everything he ever won is locked away beyond the mists, leaving him trapped in this land of ghosts. There is no monster that I, Vladimir Hornegaard, hate more than Strahd von Zarevich, an invader, a tyrant who slew Argenfast and destroyed my order here at the Order of the Silver Dragons. So believe me when I say it is best that we not aid in his defeat.
You're really biting off your own nose to spite your face.
Do not wish for the betterment of this land.
The betterment of this land is cursed. We are all cursed, but it is the sacrifice we make to ensure that Strahd's curse endures. I have forbidden my knights from slaying Strahd's minions and creatures, a decision that I believe will drive Strahd mad with boredom and despair. And in that case, he goes back into his hole in the ground and leaves everyone alone. It is only recently that his slumber has been disturbed.
And
Yeah,
so,
he's just gonna keep doing this.
And that is a vicious cycle we must endure.
You're just
But-
cool with a bunch of kids and people just dying and living here. And
I would let 1,000 nations burn if Strahd von Zarevich would choke on the ashes.
He's not choking, he's just like living off it.
He's
not that
thriving and
Is he? What does Strahd want more than anything in this world? Is it to be trapped here in Barovia? Bored with us as his playthings? Absolutely not. He wishes to be free of this land. It is my duty to ensure that never happens.
Why don't we look at this way, though? Aren't the virtues of the Silver Dragon to be the light in the face of the shadow of evil and to provide hope when there's despair? Is Barovia not the embodiment of despair and evil while it's under the reign of Strahd?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
You see 42.
Oh, fuck yeah, nat 20.
Yay, Kevin!
What's the actual number though?
No, straight up. I don't have any modifier on my persuasion.
Come on.
It's that 42 I was talking about.
You have your binkies, I can tell over by the store.
You have a way with words, young man. Well, what you say is true. My Order of the Silver Dragon is long gone. But maybe you're right. Maybe we're thinking about this the wrong way.
We have reason to believe that there's a weapon that will enable us to defeat Strahd permanently, I suggest.
He says, I know not of such a weapon. He says, while I, myself, will continue to uphold my orders and my belief and my oath of not attacking Strahd, unlike Godfrey down below. He says, I cannot allow you to not do the same. You must not attack Strahd. Leave him be. Live off this land. But accept the fact that this land is Strahd. Will you yield,
right?
or will you continue to seek Strahd's destruction?
I'd like to do a quick insight check.
Like, we should just like hide him, right?
What'd you say,
We're
Missy?
totally gonna seek out his destruction. Totally.
Okay.
Or not.
we'll yield.
How do you make a deception check?
Okay.
You have to roll on your phone.
No, I just have 5. My -1, I think. Yep. 9.
Well, that's not a 42.
It's not 40.
The knight's face, who introduced himself as Vladimir Hornegaard, his face curls into a terrible snarl, and the greatsword's sharpened edge grinds against the broken stone floor. The temperature in the room plummets, even as his red eyes burn with a haunting intensity. Perhaps you have encountered the vampire Strahd von Tsarevich. Now you look upon his jailer. As he like raises his arms out, Bane style from Batman. He says, "If you seek to end his torment, then I shall strike you down, unless you swear an oath to me upon this cursed blade to cast aside this foolish mission."
Can I see the cursed blade?
He says, "If you swear to my oath." Make an insight check. Anyone.
Anyone can make it.
Oh, what check? I'm sorry.
Ooh,
Insight.
3.
No,
7.
18.
I heard a 3, a 7, and an 18.
Yeah.
Okay, the 18, his patience is gone. So these interrogations that you are questioning him about, he's giving you a question, and you get the sense that he is very ready to fight you.
Is the gargoyle thing still there?
Yeah.
Right.
It's still like next to him?
It's it's next to the staircase landing, so like pretty close to you guys.
I just think we need to light that shit up and say the oath and get out of here.
I don't know if I can, honestly. And I'm willing to do what y'all want, but
Where is he?
You know that an oath.
Map.
You see the oath that he's upholding. You see the oath that Sir Godfrey Gwillem took and then broke based on principle and what happened to him. You know that if you choose to take an oath that you do not believe in, there could be detrimental effects.
Like snug up to the backside of Sal, who I'm standing behind. I cast Minor Illusion. And I want to make like the sound of Strahd laughing. Like on the far wall behind this guy. This guy is like this glowing white circle.
The glowing light circle. No. We'll call that the statue for. I don't know. It's just a visual.
Okay.
Kind of ignore that for now.
Where is he in the room then?
Let's see if I have I guess that would be helpful to put him out there, huh?
Oh, he's that little thing?
What?
It's not really
That was a joke.
Oh. Gotta find a good token for him.
I'm just like picturing the two smallest people in our party like looking up at Juggernaut from like X-Men, like, you little bitch. It's just a very like interesting image in my head.
Sorry from the other day. Why she got all these blue lines on her head?
I need a bigger monitor.
Or just that addition piece.
I know.
Every time I watch my partner work, like crack that thing out, I'm like, that's fucking sweet. I don't have the nerve to like spend my own money on like work shit, but man, it looks like life would be easier.
Oh, what is that?
It's my book like hitting my keyboard and making things happen while I'm trying to adjust my settings.
Gotcha.
Trying to no, I'm trying to make my window bigger so I can see what I'm trying to pull down here.
Off. I read that. Yep. Went to school for that shit.
We'll use this guy. He looks pretty cool. So he would be
Great. He looks pretty big.
Yeah, like 3 foot something.
Mm-hmm. With like a 4-foot sword.
Yeah. Just a big sword, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
the western window, so that would be
Yeah, he just posted on Instagram. He has a free turkey giveaway. I kind of want to take it.
For your school?
Yeah, I don't want to pay for one.
standing right there.
He posted that he wants to give away a turkey?
Yeah, but it's like to anybody in need. Like, I'm not in need. But I kind of am.
I think if you respond, I'm not in need, but this is for my class of disabled students.
Oh no, I don't need to play it. I wouldn't do it. I guess I will say I'm not in need if anybody else is. But if you really want to get rid of a turkey, I'll take one.
I think you should let them know that like you make a Thanksgiving dinner for your students at school every year. Because like he's not giving us a Thanksgiving turkey, you know.
He's right there. He's on the thing now. He says, I cannot allow you to leave peacefully unless each of you swears an oath upon my sword to raise no hand against Strahd von Zarevich. Do you swear?
Fuck that!
No.
The undead knight raises his greatsword into the air and clasps it with both hands, the mighty blade glinting wickedly in the dim light. You see now that the hilt is sculpted to resemble the silver dragon wings, its pommel shaped like a silver dragon's head, clutching a black opal between its teeth. Long, thin shadows emerge from the opal to entwine the blade, each shadow lined with the silhouettes of razor-sharp spikes. If I cannot convince you to obey, then I shall compel you instead. Let's see.
Kevin, you're muted.
Good thing I'm wearing my Vervain.
Everyone can roll initiative.
Did my minor illusion not go off?
Sorry, what was your minor illusion?
I said that I wanted. So when I like didn't know his exact location, I said that I wanted to like snug up behind Sal. That way, I like wouldn't be seen casting it, and make like Strahd's like laughter like behind this guy.
Okay. Strahd's laughter goes off.
I think so.
Then what?
That's all.
Oh, he hears the laughter of Strahd. See something.
You're making crazy circles. Oh. I thought it was like Taylor's book again. That's why I said something.
Like,
Your spell save DC is 15, right?
Or yes, 15.
Got it. Roll something. Let me see. Or was it intelligence? Investigation. Oh, you can't see it. It was a 20.
Oh.
For his discerning the laughter. So everything that happened, still happens before he still yells, "You think you can trick me? You think that your parlor tricks can save you?" And then that's when he raises his sword into the air and yells, "If I cannot convince you to obey, then I shall compel you instead." I was checking to see if the room was big enough. I don't like that they put this fucking thing.
this glowing thing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
There's a way I can delete it. Build mode. But also, I'm low-key afraid to mess with anything. Oh my gosh, it's just yeah, I'm not gonna be able to mess with that. Okay, so we're gonna have to play as if that's not there, I guess. Or tell you what, we can say that that's the dragon, like the statue, because I think that's close enough to the landing. So we'll say that we'll say that this is the dragon statue, the big glowing thing, since they didn't put that in here. Yeah, and so it'll still be an obstacle to kind of move around. I think that's just the easiest thing to do. In the grand scheme of things, he's not this big in terms of taking up spaces, so I'll make him normal size. But he is 7 feet tall. He's towering over you guys. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Nice over here.
If you haven't done so already. And if this isn't the level up fight, I can't imagine what else would be. This is very fitting.
I got an
That's
8.
fair.
8 for Dunkel.
14
11.
for Sal.
Let's do one at a time here. So we'll get Dunkel at... Where's Dunkel's token? Did we lose him?
No, I'm behind Sal. Like halfway in his cave.
Oh my gosh, you really are up in there. Okay. I see him now. So Dunkel... What am I doing? Clear list. Dunkel has an 8. Anyone get lower than an 8?
No.
Okay. Did anyone get a 9? How about a 10? How about an 11?
Eddie got an 11.
Okay.
Yep.
How about a 12? Uh, 13, 14, 15,
Yeah, I got 14.
14 for Sal, 15, 16,
I got a
17,
16.
16.
I got a
think that's everyone.
16.
Esmeralda got a 17.
Esmeralda got a 17. Little Dragon got 9. And Irina got like a 22.
Are any of you guys brew kettle fans? Place in Strongsville.
I've never been
Only-
impressed by it.
Times.
Yeah. Also, just not impressed.
Mm-mm.
I've tried. Like I've been there probably like 4 or 5 times, and just
Okay.
Got their warmer beer, and it's like the most meh beer. Go ahead, Taylor.
Oh, you're good. I was just going to say that we can go ahead and start, but definitely not finishing combat tonight. But we can get going. So Irina's going to go first. For her character sheet on. She's gonna start out by firing off a sacred flame on him. He's gonna make a dex saving throw. DC 15. He fails. So he takes 4 radiant damage. Next is Esmeralda.
She's gonna flip her way on over there and pop, pop, pop. Alright, so she go +1 rapier. No, nothing more than that. 21 to hit.
What'd you say?
21 to hit.
That
With her
hits.
first. 8 piercing. Magic. Silver.
Piercing magic. Okay.
Next one. 25 to hit.
Yep.
Same thing. 8 piercing. Magic damage. One. It's 80. Let's see. 24 to hit. And 7 magic slashing.
Right. Nice. Um, Next is Val.
I am going to cast Scorching Ray at the second. Well, it's at the second level.
Okay.
So the first one is a 25
Hits.
to hit.
Okay. It
9
hits.
damage. 9 damage.
Okay. 1 second here. In response to taking the damage, he very quickly like sweeps his arm across. A Phantom Warrior is summoned.
No.
And takes and shields him. And it kind of takes part of the damage. And then it disappears. So he basically just cut the damage in half. So he'll take 5.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at him again with the next one.
Okay.
22.
Hits.
6 damage.
Okay.
And last one is a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. And that's it.
Okay. It is Sal's turn.
I know this is going to come as a really big surprise.
Hmm.
But Sal's going to shoot his crossbow.
I don't believe you.
I know. And so does a 16 hit.
Would you believe me if I said it doesn't?
I would believe you.
Okay, it doesn't.
Oh.
Sal would then like to head to the back of the party and hide.
Like here.
Perfect. And that'll do it.
I'm not gonna let you take the hide action just standing behind people if that's okay.
No. I fully
Okay.
acknowledge that, and when I said hide, it was more just
I figured. I just want to make sure that if he attacks you or something, you're like, well, I said I was hidden. I know what you mean.
yeah, fair.
Gav dog. Pop off king. Okay.
It's 10 minutes. I feel like it's been 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably been 10 minutes. By the time you get up the stairs, have the conversation with him, wearing off. I will say, though, I mean, you just saw... yeah. That's... never mind. You can certainly try. Uh, 15 does not hit. Okay. Go nuts. Okay. I appreciate you, like, announcing it. That really does help. I validate you. That does hit, yeah.
Way to go, Taylor. Way to grow.
Thanks. I've been working on myself this year. He takes 12 piercing damage. You can play this game. I know you were nervous. All right. Next is this guy. I should probably change his name.
Dreaded Undead Death Knight? I think you should leave it.
I don't even know how to spell his name. Please spell Hornegaard. Vladimir Hornegaard.
But my cousin Sarah wanted to name her son before she decided on Damien.
She wanted to name him Vladimir Hornegaard.
Well, just Vladimir, but then she decided on Damien.
I actually
I'm not sure which is better.
Hornegaard would be better. Vladimir Shank. That show Damien Shank.
Oh boy.
All bad. All bad.
Also, her children have all black eyes.
Those like anime characters, it's nuts.
Weird.
That's one way to say it. I think they look like demons.
They do look like demons, but like her one son, still to this day, but from the day he was born, looked like L from Death Note, and like still does. Like could just be L from Death Note. Oh, like black. Like how would
Okay.
identical? I'll
He's
find
gonna
you.
go here,
His name-
here, here, here. So just it's a big old circle around Esmeralda, not breaking.
No. Oh, fuck. It's like not there. Right.
Gonna use a bonus action. Called reaving sweep. So he's gonna sweep his greatsword. Kind of like a baseball swing, and it's going to, in an arc with like a thunderous force, it's going to create a shockwave that rips through a 15-foot cone in front of him.
Cool.
So actually, he's going to be there. Go.
What a douche.
I know, it's a turd. So it'll be. I mean. I forget how cones work.
Drag it out to 15 and see what it says. Like,
Well, this one, like this cone doesn't go wide enough for some reason. Like, it's so thin. I don't know how to make it wider.
what if you put it in the very center of like the unoccupied space?
The very center.
Yeah, what would it be at if you were the very center of the unoccupied space in between all of us? From him. Yep. So click
Here?
like in the middle. Click in the middle of him
Oh,
And then-
I see.
and drag it like southeast, so that it isn't like the. Yep. Keep going. Keep.
Oh, it's 15.
Okay.
So that's just like a straight line, I think. Well, I found a chart. Let's see. D&D
What is
Beyond
the-
cone.
What is the angle of the cone? So like, that's like a 15-degree cone. Maybe 30.
One, two. So this is the chart. So I think it's just gonna hit Irina, Dunkel, Hattie, and Dragon, is what I think. Does that seem fair? I think that seems fair.
What are we doing?
Yeah, we'll do that for now. I'll look into it. I need it's the cone thing is like something that I have always struggled with because squares and circles are so much easier, but the cones are strange. There's so many charts out there. So I need you guys to make a Constitution saving throw.
$15.
At 20. Plus like 7 or something. Plus 5. 25.
6.
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Constitution. Throw
18 was the DC. So if you got an 18 or better, you're going to take half this damage. If you got a 17 or lower, you're going to take more.
You got in that.
Or you're going to take the full amount.
Right?
Huh?
And if you nat 20, you don't take anything?
You'll take half.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Might be it.
I think the best part of this death is that it's everyone else's fault but mine. I'll be able to go to bed with that.
He kind of said, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I said if I die, it's on everybody that isn't me. Because I was like, I'm out of spells. I need to rest now. And like the party was like, let's just move on. Like, man, this grandmother seems really suspicious. She's making pies, you idiot. Or
26 is the damage.
what a pussy.
Half would be 13. So if you succeeded, you take 13. If you failed, take the 26. Who all failed?
Uncle failed.
You
Me.
get pushed back 5 feet. Val, you get pushed back 5 feet.
Pushed me back.
Sal, you weren't in it. And Gavin, you were not in it.
So,
No, you were not in the cone. It was Val. So it was like these spaces.
Yeah, don't
Yes. The little familiar dragon poof goes down. Oh, Irina, did she save? No. So she takes 6. It's also pushed back 5 feet. And Hattie stands strong. Okay, that was the bonus action. He turns to Esmeralda, takes his hands and raises them up in the air, like scoops and raises, a pair of phantom warriors appear on each side of her, and then they make an attack against her. So one does 9 damage, another does 6 damage. So 15. Or actually, no, they need to roll to hit, don't they? 1 second.
What I thought.
Sorry. Getting ahead of myself. First one is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
The second one's a 17 to hit.
It means to be, yep.
Okay. So, yeah, 9 and 6, so 15. And then he's going to take an attack with his greatsword. 22 to hit.
Yep.
And the damage is going to be... Uh, 13 slashing damage. I want her to make a strength saving throw.
Oof, she fails by a lot.
She gets knocked prone. Hattie's turn. Alex, are you cool if we just have everyone take 1 turn and then we call it?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Hattie's
Hattie, go ahead.
High jump right onto that platform and light that gargoyle dragon on fire.
Okay, that'll be an action.
Yep.
What are you using to light it?
I have a bullseye lantern and a bunch of torches. So.
Okay.
Whatever. Everything that I can. All the fire.
Okay. It... You go to light it, but the brazier is freezing cold to the touch. The second you try to light a torch onto it, it extinguishes.
Does that not count? God damn it. Alright. I'm out of actions then.
Do you want to use a bonus action?
I guess I'll rage. Inspiration. Wasn't a roll.
Yeah, there's something about this brazier that it is ice cold and not catching a flame. Dunkel, it is your turn.
Where are the 2 soldiers?
When they struck, and after each strike they disappeared, sunk back into the ground.
So I will move towards the bottom of the screen 2 spaces, and then northwest 2, 5, 10, 15. Keep going. Right, 3. And then 2 spaces northwest. Yep. And I will starry wisp his ass. Uh, 17 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Are you surprised, Janet?
That's his AC.
Because you matched the AC.
Fuck
Ooh,
yeah.
that was good.
Hell yeah. 14.
Radiant. Matter?
14
Uh,
radiant.
he uses reaction to conjure a phantom soldier, reducing the damage by half.
There's just this guy now. Trying to get rid of him.
So what was the initial damage?
14.
Okay, so he'll take 7 radiant.
You're a douche. If you think that the rest of us should have to live in this shitty world with you and your shitty army. And I end my turn.
Perfect. He snarls. We go to. Well, I think that's the last. That was the bottom of the round. Okay. All right. So next week